Oh, I am live. Okay, good. You guys, some technical difficulties on our end. I hit go live and it was just like spinning the wheel. And so I had to text Calvin. He got me all set up. So I'm here. You guys are here. And we'll just hang out for just a few minutes because I think more people will be joining us. And yeah, I'm excited. Where are you guys from? Let me know in the comments. And I have my tea. I'm ready to go. You guys, all you need for this live is your journal and a pen. And I will be here to guide you through it. I think it will be really, really fun, you guys. I think it will be a great time to reflect, to process. I feel like we just don't spend much time doing that anymore. And so I'm excited to be with you guys. We have people from Dubai, Sweden, Morocco. I'm so glad that you guys are here. And I really hope you stay for the whole time. So it'll be a lot of quiet because we need that to process, to reflect. And we'll do this in two parts. So the first part of this will be just talking, or I'll be asking you guys questions and I'll be answering them myself. And they're just questions to process your year 2022. Maybe some of the questions will be challenging for you because maybe you've never thought of these things before. But I think it'll be good. So I encourage you to stay for the whole time, to enjoy it, to have fun. The second half of the class will be goal setting. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard about SMART goals, but I will teach you guys about it. I'll help you set goals. Well, you'll be setting them, but I will ask you questions that will help you guys set them yourselves. Oh, I have a Ukrainian friend in the background, Ukrainian-Brazilian couple. They live in Albania. Okay, you guys. Oh, we have people from Italy, Jordan, very cool. Costa Rica, amazing, you guys. I'm so glad that you're here. Is that distracting you guys, my photo? They're basically where we travel, so they kind of like rotate through. I hope it doesn't distract you guys. All from the UK, Poland. Hi, Anna. And Juma, you have your hot chocolate. That's amazing. Good. Very good. I'm so happy you guys are here. I had over 200 people sign up for this. And so I wasn't sure how many to expect because a lot of people sign up, but then they can't make it or things happen. So I would have probably done it on Zoom if I knew there would have just been like 25 of us here. But it's okay, you guys. I'm learning. This is the first time I've ever done this before. So thank you guys for being a part of it. Okay, I have my questions. If you guys are ready, let's get started. So let's just take a deep breath. First of all, reflection means to deeply consider or think about something. So every question I ask, I actually will write it in the comments, and then you guys can take some time at home with your journals. And if you actually want to share things in the comments as well, your goals, or answer the questions in the comments, you're welcome to do that as well. So the first question we're going to start with has to do with thankfulness. So let's start out on a positive vibe. I know 2022 was hard for a lot of people, challenging, but let's reflect and answer this question. What am I thankful for in 2022? Okay, and I wonder if I can put this, yes, I can pin it. Okay, so you guys should be able to see it at the top. So that way, even if there's more comments, it will stay at the top of the chat and then you'll know what question we're on. So you guys take time in your journal to write about what you're thankful for in 2022. And I'm going to do the same. So have fun. I'll see you guys. I'll talk again in a few minutes. And then we will go on to the next question. You can even go down to like the littlest things you're thankful for. Gratitude is such a great exercise because when we release gratitude, I feel like it releases endorphins, the feel good things, and we realize, wow, we have a lot in life. Hi, Rafaela. You can just join in. I pinned the question on the top. The first one is, what am I thankful for in 2022? Yeah, I see some of you guys writing in the comments. That's amazing. You can write in the comments or you can just write in your journal at home. Welcome, Richard. We are answering, what am I thankful for in 2022? Okay, I don't know how much time you guys need. If you need more time, let me know. Some people will be faster than other people, so I'll try to give a good amount of space for each question because we need to think deep. Okay. The next question for reflection is, what did I accomplish this year? And or what am I most proud of? And then you guys, I will pin this so you know where we're at. Very good. Good job, you guys. This is good. It's good to take time. Okay. You guys can write in the comments if you want to, or you can just keep it in your journal. Okay. Another really good question is, what was the best way that I used my time in 2022? With that, you can write about the best moments or the best resources that you spent your time on. There's like no wrong answer, you guys. You can write whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking. This is just personal reflection with an invitation to also write in the comments if you want. Do you guys feel like this is a good speed as far as time to respond, or do you need even more time? Please let me know in the comments if you need more time. Because this is really just something that I want to help you guys with. So, yeah, if you need more time, no problem. Okay. Oh, this is a good one to reflect on. So, we talked about the best way that we spent our time. And now we're going to talk about, how did I waste my time this year? Like, what did you find yourself doing that you're like, oh, I shouldn't be wasting my time because we only have one life and I keep doing this thing over and over and I'm wasting my time? It's good to think about, how did I waste my time this year? And along with that, what drained me? What made you really just tired? It drained and took a lot of your energy. So that will be the next question we'll answer. Okay, the next question we're going to talk about is, what did I enjoy most about work or school? So if you're not at work or school, you could talk about at home, I guess, what you liked about your home life. Okay. Hi, Vita. You can see the question we're on. It's pinned on the top. And then you're welcome to write in the comments or just write in your journal at home. And yeah, all the questions will be in the comments section. Okay, this is another really good reflections question. What did I learn about myself in 2022? What did I learn about myself? I got this new journal and the pen keeps like stalling out. Like I write and then it stops, but the pen works. I keep like marking it on my finger to get it to restart. It's so, I don't know if it's the paper in this journal or the pen. I've had actually two pens. I had my husband bring me another. So I don't know what's going on. Okay. It's good too, but I'm enjoying reading your comments. Something I learned about myself is that I really like the brain. Like I've gotten really into psychology in this year and I've read so many books about the human brain and it's so fascinating. I had no idea that I would be so interested in the brain. So that's something I learned about myself this year. Okay, this is another good one. And maybe you guys want to tell these three people, but who were the three people that impacted your life the most in 2022? So just think about people who are in your life, or maybe they were only in your life for a moment, but they had a big impact. So who impacted your life in 2022? Try to think of three people. If you can only think of one, that's okay. Hi, Anahid. Welcome. The question we're answering is always going to be pinned on the top, so you can feel free to write in the comment section or just write in your personal journal at home. Just got two more reflection questions and then we will move on to goal setting, you guys. So this next one is, what was my biggest mistake in 2022? And what did I learn from that? So biggest mistake, what did I learn? And if you want to also say how you can avoid it in the future, you can do that. This class is good for learning how to write questions in English. Sometimes hard to write questions. Okay. It's good, though, that you're able to identify what your mistakes are so that you can try to not repeat them in the future. It's sometimes hard to face our mistakes, and be like, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. But we're human and we're always learning, we're always growing. And I think we can always be better versions of ourselves. I think you guys that are here in this live want to be better versions of yourself. Everyone that's here, because you're here doing a reflection goal setting class. So good job. You should be proud. Yeah. That's a good one. That's hard, Amir, trusting the wrong people because people can disappoint us or, yeah, let us down for sure. Hmm. The last question. I have like my computer here, and then I have my iPad next to it with all my notes. Okay, so 3 words to describe 2022. 3 words. So just think of 3 words. What are 3 words? Okay. This could be a little trickier. It's okay if they're positive or negative because it's your perspective, you're reflecting. So, your 3 words to describe this year. Okay. Wow, this is like perfect because I tried to divide the class. I didn't know how long it would take, but we're like halfway there, you guys, already. Gosh, time is flying. I already have like 2 pages done in my journal. This is good for me too, you guys. Like, this is a good exercise. One of my words was career because I feel like I really kind of launched my career as an author, as somebody that creates content, really like truly. I mean, I started over 2 years ago, but I feel like last year was really like a moving time for me in that sense. Let's see. You guys have changes, open minded, struggling. challenging, exciting, uplifting, self-improvement, self-love, family. Oh, so good, you guys. Awesome. Feel free to go back, to these questions whenever you want. And we are going to move into the part about goal setting. So Jorge, or actually you don't say Jorge, is it Georgian? I don't know, your name's Swedish. Change and enlightenment, that's good. Very good. Okay, so goal setting, you guys. I'm gonna grab my notes here really quick again. Okay, so SMART goals, this is what it means, the acronym SMART. It is, I'm going to write it so you guys can see, and then keep this in mind when we're setting our goals. So specific, you guys have probably heard this before, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Okay. So when we set goals, we want them to be SMART goals. And the reason we set goals is because we can know that we achieved them, and it gives us direction in life and even helps us to know how to use our time. So like I'd mentioned, people that write down their goals are 42% more likely to meet those goals. And there's been studies shown with human happiness that when we're working towards a goal, like the progression part, and we're seeing progress, it actually causes us to be happier people in general. So I think that's really cool. Like, it's true, when I'm writing a book, sometimes it's really hard, but then when I see like a few chapters written, I'm like, yes, like I'm reaching my goal. I'm going to get to the end. So I think it's true. So let's talk about, okay, so specific, it needs to be specific. It needs to be measurable, meaning like if you say, I want to lose weight, that's awesome, but try to be measurable. Try to say, I want to lose 5 pounds or 10 pounds, because then you know if you've reached that. So that's what it means. That also is specific, and you can measure it then. You can step on the scale and you know, okay, the scale's gone down 5 pounds. I've lost 5 pounds. Attainable. So you want it to be something that you can accomplish. Like you're able to do it. You can reach the goal. Then you want it to be relevant. Like I shouldn't set a goal that's just like so crazy that it's not relevant to me, to my life. Maybe somebody else should be setting that goal, not me. And then we want it to be time bound, meaning a month, a year. Like we want to put a measure on the time. Okay. The main areas that we set goals in, there's actually 7 areas of our lives that we should be thinking about. You don't have to set goals in all of them. Maybe your health is great and you have that down and you're good and it's now your routine, but maybe you're wanting to improve your career. Or I have language learning as a whole separate one on here, which I think we'll actually start with that one because I think you guys are all language learners. So yes, it can be applied to English for speaking goals, jargon. Did I say it right? Okay, so language learning goals. So what language do you want to focus on? Maybe your level of fluency is already where you want it to be. This is personal. So this is a personal goal that you want to accomplish. So what language do I want to focus on? If it's not English, that's okay. And think about what areas I want to strengthen. So when it comes to language learning, we have reading, writing, speaking, and listening are the 4 categories per se. So think about those: speaking, listening, reading, writing. Okay, I'm just going to pin this. And then in your journal, just take some time and try to envision those SMART goals and try to set more specific goals with English or whatever language you're learning. I will be setting my goals with Turkish. And so I want to be, I already know like in 2023, I would like to arrive to like a A2 level. So that's a measurable thing. A2, I could take a test and know I'm at A2. It's specific, arriving to an A2 level. Let's see, it's time bound. So by the end of the year, so I still have 12 more months. It's attainable. I think Turkish is so hard, but I think it's attainable. And what was the last one? It's relevant. Yes, because I'm actually going to Turkey in a few months. So do you guys see kind of what I did there? So once you kind of set an overarching goal, a bigger goal that fits under the SMART acronym, then you can break it down into smaller goals. Because I could be like, oh my gosh, to get to A2, I don't know how to do that. So you just take it, I would say with language learning, either week, take it down to like 1 week or month by month, week by week, and then even day by day, and set out specific things that you could do. Say you really wanted to, yeah, Malihe says English speaking. So what can you do every day to improve your speaking? And how can you be specific with that goal? Do you want to be able to have a conversation with natives? Because you can measure that. You can be like, oh my gosh, I spoke to natives. They understood me. So my speaking is improving. Yeah, we want to be specific because then we know we have accomplished it. Does that make sense? Are you guys following me? So just take some time with your language right now and start just trying to get more specific with those goals. I will do the same. Oh, I was very pregnant in Chicago. Our pictures just changed. That was Costa Rica. Lots of memories, you guys. My kids love to just like sit here for hours and watch the photos. It's fun. Okay, goals, goals, goals. Mm-hmm. It can even help to be specific, to be like, I'm going to spend this much time per week with English or with speaking specifically. I'm going to find a speaking group or a speaking class that I will do twice a week. Just things that you can actively do that will help you to reach the goal that you set, sort of like a plan. So we have a goal, but now we're kind of working on our plan, how we're going to get there. If you have any questions about this part of it, goal setting, just write them in the comments, you guys. It's kind of exciting and scary to set goals because it's exciting because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do this, but then it's like, what if I don't do this? You know, and we like have that like struggle with maybe being disappointed because we didn't reach our goal. But I think that's why we can put our goal in place and then have a plan. So that way we know every day I'll be spending this much time, or every week I will be attending this and this and this. And then it will help us progress towards the bigger goal, which is fluency to some level. Okay. Yes, exactly. You have nothing to lose, but everything to gain. Totally. Yeah, that's a lot to learn. Someone's starting to learn Korean and Dutch, but I can't manage my time in learning more than two. I would say two should be the max. That's a lot, especially if they're both new languages. Okay, you guys. So language learning, we set some I hope you guys set some goals. And the next area, well, I'll just briefly, I wish I would have copied and pasted. I have a lot of text on this end. Okay, that's good. Razum says it's not scary, it's exciting, but at the same time, it's difficult to wait. It is like we want them to happen now. I feel you. I get that. Okay, you guys, the other big areas. So I said there's 7. So one of them is like spiritual, mental, emotional goals. This is so important to take care of ourselves. Okay, so that is some things that you can answer is how will I take care of myself in 2023? Like maybe you really need to change some things up. You can say, what habits do I want to stop and start? So those are some good things to help you set goals when it comes to yourself, your emotions, your mind, spirituality. That's one category. So let's just take a moment, try to use the SMART goals, try to reflect and say, what do I need to stop? What do I need to start? This overlaps a little bit with health as well, which is another one, health and physical goals. Okay. Oh, you guys, I actually wrote the health physical one. What habits do I want to start and stop? What is my intention for 2023? 2023, and how will I make next year matter? So we're just being super intentional right now because you can really have whatever life you want to have if you are intentional, if you set the goals, and if you have a plan in place. I really believe that. Okay, so yeah, try to just, I mixed spiritual, mental, emotional goals with health and physical goals a little bit. I'll give you the last question with physical health goals is what kind of physical activity will I do? We need to move, you guys, even if it's just walking. Helps our mind, helps us learn better. Okay. Gosh, Razum, yes. I always am like, I'm going to start meditating. I think it's so important. There's so many benefits. It changes the gray matter in your brain. And then it's just so hard, the reality. But I have it written down in my journal too. We can try. We can do it. We can set those goals. It's good. Okay. Gosh, time is flying in this live, you guys. At least these will all be written down. Family relationship goals is another one. And questions for this one is what existing relationships do I want to focus on? So just think of the people in your life. Who do you want to focus on? This is another one. Who will I ask for help? We all need other people. And how can I help others? So this is another area, one of those 7 areas that we need for wholesome in our lives. And maybe you're already where you need to be. Maybe you know, like my family relationships are awesome. My work relationships are awesome. Everything's good. So that's okay. Then you just don't focus on this area if it's not one that you're wanting to change, I guess. We kind of choose what we focus on. So even though there's many areas, it's obviously too much to focus on all of them. So I'm just doing an overview. And if you choose like, yes, this is one I want to focus on, then you can spend more time writing about that area, responding to the questions. Okay, so really there's just one more, which I kind of combined this one as well because we get our money from our jobs usually. So, I mean, you could make them into two separate ones, but it's work and finances. So, work finance goals. What skills do I want to learn? That would fall under this category. What career opportunities do I want to create for myself? We can do anything. I think we can have any career because everything's available for us to learn and study and grow. So you can create your own opportunities, which is amazing. Oh, thank you, Jorgen. I'm so glad that these questions are helpful. Good. I'm proud of you guys for being here in this live, answering these questions, trying to be better. That's awesome. Okay, there we go. And oh, this is a good one. So this is with finances. I think it's kind of exciting to set financial goals for ourselves. So I started doing this and I'm like this far compared to like where I want to be, my pen from writing. But it's good to still set goals and to keep trying to reach them. So how much money do I want to earn in 2023? So it's good. Yeah. Awesome. You guys are writing things down, skills you want to learn. Amir wants to learn trading. Trading what? Bitcoin? No, I don't know. There's a lot of things you can trade. Okay. Yeah. This is a good one for me to think about. I'm like, what skills do I want to learn? What do I want to acquire? What opportunities do I want to create for myself? And how much money do I want to earn? These are good things to think about, you guys. Thank you, Amir. I appreciate that. Hmm. Set a higher goal than if your salary is too low. Just write down a bigger salary. Ask your boss for a raise. See what will happen in 2023. I have read a lot of books about like money too. And actually, this past year, I read a lot, you guys. I probably read a book a week on average, maybe like three a month, sometimes more, because I love to learn and I love to read. And so I read this real, actually, a few of the books said the same thing. They said, if you set your goal, say you want to earn $1,000 a month, and that's your goal. I want to earn 1,000 a month. Usually you can earn 1,000 a month. But if you set your goal for I want to earn like 3,000 a month, then you can earn 3,000 a month. The book had this principle of like keep putting your mindset bigger and believing for more. And somehow you will acquire more if you believe, if you get in that space of like, no, I actually can earn $5,000 a month. It's totally possible. Like everything will work in your favor to help get you there. I thought that was really interesting. So I keep trying to raise my expectations too. Mm, yes, Claudia, I like that. Excellent opportunity for reflecting upon the fact that we have the possibility to choose. It is amazing, isn't it? Mm. Tuba, I want to challenge myself to reach my full potential. So I want to learn new things, meet new people, and live in a new place. That's awesome. Anything is possible, you guys. Like 2023, new opportunities. I feel like there's a saying in English where there's a will, there's a way. And I really think so, even if it seems impossible with visas or government stuff or finances. I just feel like, man, if you feel like you're supposed to go somewhere or learn something or try something new, just step out in faith, start making steps, smart goals, and then taking those and breaking them down into something that you could do every day, even to get there. When I write my books, it's like really overwhelming when I first start because I'm like, okay, I have to write a whole book and I don't have any words on this page. And so I just start first brainstorming ideas. I get ideas, write them down. You can do this with anything in life, just write it all down, brainstorming. And then I go ahead and do like a table of contents. So I write like what I want to put in each chapter in the book. And then I just start writing a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. And then I have a book. Like, I don't know how it happens. It's like overwhelming. But if you just take those big, overwhelming goals and set them into smaller, attainable ones that you can do every day, somehow it happens. Or with Turkish, I'm pretty overwhelmed, you guys. I've been learning for, okay, almost 4 months to the day. I study every single day. Like I use Duolingo, I meet with a tutor, I practice with some PDFs I bought, and it's still so hard. Like I'm not even at an A1. If there was a negative language learning, like -3A, that's where I am. But I know the concept of hard work and I have a plan in place. And every day I just keep doing a little bit. And now, like, I can understand some words, whereas before I understood nothing, zero. So, you guys, sometimes it's hard. It's hard, like our goals are big and they seem maybe unattainable. But if you can just find ways, just little, 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 it really does add up to big things and amazing things. So, yeah, everything is possible. I really think so. Yeah. It's really not great to use ain't. I mean, it's super slang. You can use it. I don't use it a lot, but you will hear natives use ain't. You guys, I think this was good. Like, I think this was a good class. I think we were able to spend time. Do you guys have any more questions regarding the reflection questions or the goal setting part? Did you guys need more guidance with either of those areas? Please ask me in the comments. I want you to feel like this time was well spent and that you guys grew from this time, from self-reflecting, from setting goals, that you're excited for 2023. I know I am. I'm actually going away. My husband and I are going away for a night to do more goal setting as a family. Just me and my husband setting goals because we're about to travel, and just like taking some time to journal, reflect, gratitude. And so I'll be doing a lot more of that Sunday and Monday for the new year. I'm excited. Okay, I need guidance setting SMART goals. Okay, yes. Do you have a goal? Have a goal, Jordan? Because you need to have kind of like a goal, and then I can help you make it SMART. Actually, maybe it also would be helpful to send out an email giving you guys more guidance with SMART goals, how to set them. I can do that too. Good, Rafaela. I'm so glad. That's awesome. Okay, setting SMART goals for your English. Do you know what your overarching goal is? Overarching means like your big goal. I'm guessing your English is already at least an intermediate level if you're in this class today, because this is an intermediate advanced lesson. Goal, improve my English speaking and fluency. Okay, that is a good goal. So to make it SMART, I'm just going to work with you here. Let's talk about, okay, specific. So it needs to be specific and measurable. How will you know that you've improved your English speaking and fluency? Like you have to be able to measure it. Like you could put a number on it. You could say, I want to get to a C1. That way you could take a test and know you did. Or you can have it be a goal, for example, like to be able to have a call with a native speaker and to understand 90% of the conversation or things like that, because it's more specific as well. You know many words. Good, Claudia. I'm so glad the class was worth it. So thinking of that, then is it attainable? You have 1 year. I mean, I think it's definitely attainable. Is it relevant? Yes, it's relevant. Learning a language is relevant. I mean, learning English can help open so many doors. And is it time bound, which means like, is it in the right amount of time? Which I think 1 year, yes, you can make significant improvement. If you're already at an intermediate, you might need the whole year to get to advanced. Going from beginner to intermediate is such a quick jump, and then intermediate to advanced is just hard. It requires a lot of work and practice and effort. I'm not sure which is harder between the IELTS and TOEFL. I'm not sure. Record myself and compare it. That's actually, see, that's a great idea. You can record yourself now. That's really good. Actually, you could record yourself free speaking like I'm doing now, and then you could also record yourself reading something, maybe a text that's interesting to you, a couple paragraphs. Record yourself, and then record yourself again in 3 months, again in 6 months with the same text. So it's the same thing, and then just listen to your improvements. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Because yeah, to your goal, let me see, was improve my English speaking and fluency. So you need to have, a plan of how you can do that. So one way is recording yourself and comparing it. Another great idea is to try to join a speaking club or the apps where you can go on like Hello Talk or Tandem, try to find a speaking partner, send messages. I think the more you're speaking, the more you'll improve. I met that girl on a speaking app. She's from Italy and we're still friends. And I write to her in Italian every day and send her voice messages. And she visited us. So we got to meet in person. That was in Albania, actually. Yeah, that's good. I hope that helped. But I will, you guys, you'll have this link. So if you wanted to go back and rewatch this video, you can do that. Kind of skip through the moments where we're quiet and get to the questions, or take the time where it's quiet as well. And then I will send out probably next week, but I will send out SMART goals and how to set SMART goals, and maybe even use my example with Turkish. And I think that it could really help you guys. So yes, Rafaela, yes. I forget what city you're in, but we're going to Italy we'll be there on the 18th. We'll arrive in Rome the 18th in the morning, January 18th. So it's in like a little over 2 weeks, and we'll probably be there for almost 3 months. 3 months is my max because of just the stamp on my passport. Yes, talking to yourself in front of a mirror. That's also good. Totally. Very good. Well, you guys, you've given me an hour of your time. I didn't want to take too much of your time. I wanted this class to just be 1 hour, and that has been the time it's been. So, thank you guys for being here. If you have any more questions, you can feel free to respond to my email when I send it out or DM me on Instagram. But be patient. I always have to check through my like unwanted messages. They always go there. So sometimes I miss them. But a sure way is email for sure. So thank you guys. I really wish you just an amazing 2023, that it will be the best year of your life, that you will accomplish all the goals that you set. And I look forward to hearing about them, you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.